Brew, the GOATs literally went crazy in this World Cup. The other day, Ronaldo did not stay under Messi's 5 goals and scored 2 goals. It could have been even more, but anyway, Mbappe is already not stopping. He is competing with baby Messi. If you say Haaland, he is scoring. If you say Harry Kane, he is doing something too. I made the talk too long. I asked the robots. I went to ChatGPT, I went to Gemini, I went to Grok, and I asked them one question. Who is going to be the Golden Boot winner at the 2026 World Cup? And the answers I got were exactly like AI. Before moving on to the answers, I am not doing this for charity, lads. Subscribe to the channel so I can keep feeding data to these robots and destroying them one by one. Let's start, but first, let's look at the real numbers, because the pitch doesn't lie, lads. We are mid-tournament, and look at this Golden Boot table right now. Messi, 5 goals in 2 games. A hat trick against Algeria, then a brace against Austria. At 38 years old, 38, the man became the all-time World Cup top scorer, and he is playing like he downloaded a cheat code. Boomers, don't look away. Next is a turtle. Mbappe, 4 goals. 2 against Senegal, 2 against Iraq. He said, literally word for word after the Iraq game, if I want to keep up with what Leo is doing, I'll have to do even more. Brother is speedrunning this tournament. Haaland, also 4 goals. First ever World Cup in his career, and this man is farming goals like it's a side quest. He told reporters, I kid you not, it's my specialty to score goals. I'm just really good at scoring goals. The man is right. These goal numbers are truly at an elite level. And then there's my guy, Ronaldo. He was invisible in the first game played against Congo DR. The whole internet went into meltdown mode. The Twitter fingers were at work. But today, Portugal 5, Uzbekistan 0. CR7 scored the goal in the 6th minute. Then again, just before halftime. Brace. And on top of everything, he became the first player in history to score at 6 different World Cups. 6. The man is a living DLC pack. All right. I asked all 3 robots the same question, who wins the Golden Boot? And here is where things get interesting. ChatGPT went full Wikipedia mode, very calm, very structured. It said, the most likely Golden Boot winner is Kylian Mbappé, given his 42 goals scored for Real Madrid this season, his 2022 Golden Boot pedigree, and France's expectation to progress in the tournament. Right, quite logical. Kylian scored 42 goals this season. He became the top scorer in the Champions League. The robot did its homework, but then I asked, what about Messi? And ChatGPT said, and I quote exactly, Messi's age and the physical demands of a long tournament may limit his goal contribution. My good brother. Messi has 5 goals in 2 games. Right now, he is the Golden Boot leader. Exactly today. Chat, it's like he hasn't looked at the matches, lads. ChatGPT spoke, according to data, but forgot to check the live results statistics. A classic NPC moment. Gemini was a bit more dramatic. It presented a full analysis to me. It said Mbappe is the favorite, but this is where Gemini actually impressed me. It mentioned Haaland as a surprise. It said Haaland's ruthless finishing in front of goal, combined with Norway's counterattacking system, could make him a serious threat if Norway progresses in the tournament. Okay, Gemini, we respect this big brain energy. Norway literally beat Iraq 4-1 in their opening match, and Haaland scored 2 goals, but Norway is not the favorite of this tournament. But Gemini also said for Ronaldo, yet paraphrasing the words a bit here, it is not very possible for him to compete for the Golden Boot due to Portugal relying on him in a deeper role. What? Deeper role? The man just scored 2 goals against Uzbekistan just recently. He's playing number 9, pressing, finishing. Gemini, please do a system update. Your data is buffering while loading. And then there's Grok, Elon's robot. This one went completely rogue. Grok said, I'm not making this up. The Golden Boot race will likely pass between Mbappe and Haaland, while Messi will be a sentimental wild card. Sentimental wild card? The man with 5 goals is a sentimental wild card? Grok literally looked at the Golden Boot leaderboard, saw Messi at the top, and put him under the vibe emotion category. This is not a football analysis. This is a fan fiction. Messi is not playing with his emotions, lads. The man is playing at another level, but I have to be fair here. Grok said something that nobody else said. It said, do not underestimate Harry Kane. He is coming from a 61-goal club season, and England can go very deep. He already has 2 goals. The man needs only 1 more goal to pass Gary Lineker as England's all-time World Cup scorer. Grok, notice this. Respect is given. Okay, lads. That's enough for the robots. Do you want to know what will actually happen? Let me explain it to you. Human brain, football IQ, no algorithm. Messi is in the lead with 5 goals, but here's the thing. If the fixture table stays like this, Argentina will play France in the round of 16. That means a potential quarterfinal elimination at that very stage. If Argentina gets eliminated early, those 5 goals might not be enough. That magic at 38 years old is real, but the fixture is ruthless. Mbappe is the most complete package, 27 years old. He scored 42 goals in real this season, already a golden boot winner. France is the favorite of the tournament. If Mbappe stays healthy and France rises to the semifinals, which is very likely for them to do, this man is going to score 8, 9, maybe 10 goals. He literally said, I'll have to do even more after the Iraq match. When Kylian Mbappe sets himself a target, lads, he never misses. Haaland is the name that looks like a surprise but is actually not a surprise. Norway beat Iraq 4-1. They are organized, they are physically strong, and Haaland needs only 3 chances per match to score 2 goals. If Norway somehow can pass the round of 16, Haaland can completely plug into beast mode. The man told reporters, while being completely modest about it, that he is up there somewhere among the world's best scorers. This is the most terrifying thing I have ever heard in my life. And Ronaldo, my guy, 2 goals today, 6 World Cups. But Portugal's road going to the final is hard. Spain, potentially Brazil, potentially France. The space is narrow. But if Cristiano Ronaldo is in his form, as we saw today, never, but never count him out. The man is 41 years old and still making history. That is not normal. That is not human. That is a different species. In short, and to wrap everything up, lads, here's what the robots got right and what they did wrong. ChatGPT chose Mbappe. Solid logic, but completely underestimated Messi at 38. Skill issue. Gemini saw Haaland as a surprise. Truly clever. But it said Ronaldo plays in a deeper role while the man is literally dragging the offensive line. Grok called Messi a sentimental wildcard. Unforgivable, but showed the respect Kane deserves. The real answer, nobody knows. This is football, the beautiful game. The only place where a 38-year-old Argentine wizard can leave behind robots, algorithms, and probability tables with a hat trick made on a Tuesday night. This is why we watch. This is why no artificial intelligence, neither ChatGPT nor Gemini nor Grok, will ever fill the place of the human heart in football. That's why I am leaving the final decision to you, lads. Write in the comments who wins the 2026 World Cup Golden Boot. Messi, Mbappe, Haaland, Ronaldo, or is it someone completely different who is about to crash this party? If this video upgraded your football IQ even a little bit, what are you doing? Break that like button. Not for charity, for justice. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? We are literally in the middle of the greatest Golden Boot race happening since 1958. And are you going to miss it?